Hello? Hello? How's the audio? I have been tinkering a bit with it because I noticed that my audio in the past streams has not been quite good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Nice. All seems good. Okay. Today I want to, as the title of the stream says, I want to try to make my own Zelda, given the things I have played from the game. For now, as a reference of what I have gotten. Where did I put that? Wait, where did I put that page? Hold on a second. Where was it? I have not quite yet decided what to use to make the game. I'm most familiar with Unity, but I'm not sure it would be the best choice for the game. So I am thinking on basically checking out a few engines today to see which one feels better. Here it is. Oh, that's too big. Hit the screen, and that's basically the map I have drawn. You will notice that there is not many details. I just wanted to know where the heck I was, because I always kept getting lost and losing track of where was what. Okay, before we start with checking the different engines, I want also to show this, but okay, wait, this and I'll leave notes. Okay. Well, I have tried to make my own game assets, so I have a bit of experience with drawing, but I'm not quite good. I don't consider myself any good at it. So maybe I'm going to do this a bit big. So first I wanted to go through some points from some notes I was taking while playing the game. These are basically the things I noticed. First, we have 4 direct, movement. I also noticed we have no instructions. Let's start. You only get dropped in the middle of nowhere and told to go. Funny that it kinda resembles the Minecraft, where you don't get any info. You're just dropped into the world. And what else? The all info is presented on title screen with a wall of text of See, basically, Star Wars style. We have a bonus attack when on full HP. Another thing I noticed is no hints. No hints. Missing an ender. Or secret. First. What else? Enemies spawn randomly but away from you. Also, enemies respawn. You leave the screen. Maybe it's a matter of distance. So when they spawn and when they don't, the overworld map has no details on the terrain, which makes the game really hard to navigate. This is another point, is it's easy to get lost. Mainly because the sprites, because they are so repetitive, it's so easy to confuse a place with another. Okay, also the shields block projectiles. But player is vulnerable when attacking. Player. Another point is you start with 3 hearts, but can gain 1. This one pairs quite nicely with this point right here, because this means that the more health you have, the harder it is to get the bonus. That's one thing I noticed. Because you can only have this bonus when you are on full HP. The more experienced you are, the harder it is to get this constant bonus. Another thing related to the health is where I was. Okay. There is no way to get hearts without fighting, with exception of very long time. That means you have to take the risk to get health, and it's very inconsistent. Enemies have colors, denoting different difficulty, but the colors are inconsistent. That means not all blue enemies are harder, some are easier, and not all red enemies are easy, some are harder. Okay. Item drops can be... Wait, why is my lighting going high over there? Calm down. Calm down. Stay. Stay. What are you doing? Stay. Okay. My bad. Oh yeah, there was also the medicine. I forgot that. Let me add it. Fairy fountain lunch. Medicine. Items can be other rich. What else? Eat enemies. Do not drop arrows. Arrows consume money each shot. That was also a very curious thing from the game. And all enemies have on attack damage. From what I saw of the game, when it comes to drops, we have card, we have money that is specifically 1 or 5 in value. Hold on. Hold on a second there. Come on. There we go. Where were we? Yeah, money. The time stopping clock. Time stopping clock. And bombs. That's and one more point I forgot to write down was the you may not have the item required. That's basically most of the points, I believe. Aside from that, we have enemies, the behavior. We have random movement. We have most enemies are pretty much that's it. Beyond that, we have what is this is enemies behavior. Yes, I'm listing them and deciding which ones we are going to improve. For example, we could decide instead of 4 directions, make it 8 directions. Adding a tutorial, for example. The trick here is that I want to play the game, see what is lacking, or what could play well with the game. I could add to it. So added a new mechanic or a new item or something like that. But first, I want to, at the very least, meet the game I played at its height. So if the game has all these features, I have to either improve them or add more. And that will be the bare minimum I set for the game I'm going to make. On enemies we have, how many enemies? The variety of enemies was fairly good. We had the, I don't remember what are they called, the octopus. We had the goblins. I call them goblins. We had the Sora. We had the jumping spider. And we had the pineapple, the flying pineapple. We also had the things that burrow into the ground. I will call them moles. We also had bats, bunnies, skeletons, mummies. What else? We had also the boomerang guys. I don't remember any more enemies. I know there were more. The hunt. I believe they are called Floor Master. Oh yeah, the Centaurus. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's see. I'm sure I'm missing someone. Oh yeah, the knights. They were so much of a nightmare, I actually blocked them up. Was there any more? From there were just the bosses, I believe. Okay, let's make a list of bosses. There were a dragon. We had a dragon. Calm down. Shh. Calm down back there. Oh yeah, the Triceratops thingies. Triceratops. I don't know if that's how you type that, but okay. How you spell that? What else? Oh yeah, I don't know what was that. I will call in UFO. The Triceratops. We had also the crab-like thing. I will call it the four-sided crab. The one that I could kill with a single bomb. That thing. There was also that weird thing, I didn't know what it was. The lava flame snake. Yes, the thing that I killed with the bombs was that whatever the hell is that thing. Well, I had beaten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'm missing a few because I haven't finished the game yet. Okay. Let's see. I think we got most of it. So this is what we have. For directional movement, we can improve on this one. We can improve on that one. We can add a tutorial. Well, not so much a tutorial, more like a quest. Adding quest. So the player knows where the hell they are going. Info. This I want to remove. Because I don't quite like that. I don't like the Star Wars like intro. This one I like, I want to keep. This I want to add hints. But I also want to have nothing. Doors. Up. You know? That way, all the mandatory secrets you can get because they have hints like the cracked wall and such, but are in 100% secret. 100% secret doors, it would be nice. Yeah, like a crack on the wall, or maybe a different color. For example, I have also seen some games that what they do is that, for example, in the can you see my mouse? Oh, barely. For example, wait, how do I show my mouse in OBS? Okay, the thing under the window over here, the thing right down here, the thing that denotes the separation between the floor and the wall. Sometimes there is missing that chunk, signaling there is a door hidden there. I have seen some games do that. For example, Dark Souls has done that, where there is like missing pieces of the wall that signal that there is a door there. Okay. This one, I like the fact that the placements are not, uh, how to say it, they are not specific, but I believe this adds to the sense of uh, confusion for the player because you cannot use the enemies on the screen as a reference to tell if you have been there before. So maybe I will set this as find spawns spawns spawn because it kinda makes the game harder to navigate, I believe. Maybe that's adding instead something like I think it's better if I use this for the things I'm adding to be more easier to read. Yeah, I was thinking on adding more varied rights. That way, it's easier to make screens that are different from each other, so they don't look so much the same. What else do I have? Not that. Not that. That. Okay. Not that. This. Not that. That. Not this. Stop back there. Yes. I wanted better use this ones. These are the original points. Just to make it more simple to tell what is my idea and what was originally there. And I want to remove this one. Okay. Okay, more varied sprites. This one I like. It makes it easier to retrace your steps. Yes, that was yeah, a limitation of the system back then. But it doesn't hurt if I just improve on it. This was a very big problem. I think I will add here little because this was a very big problem. But I don't know if I want to keep the map. Maybe I should. I feel that maybe that will make the thing too easy. Yeah, that's an option, but I believe the no respawning was mainly because they do respawn, but only if you get very far away. Like I don't know how many screens, but like 3 or 4 screens away from them, then they will respawn. For example, you cannot clear the entire overworld of enemies, but we could use the no respawn unless you say, but that would mean I will have to add a mechanic like the Soul games. So maybe just keep the the same mechanic that if you go away like 2 or 3 screens, the enemies respawn. Because in adding the whole system like Dark Souls or Hollow Knight is a bit too much. I feel like it will be a bit too much to implement, to add to the game. It's a whole new feature, so this one I want to keep too. This I believe will be fixed if I... 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. A bike came passing by like with making a lot of noise. This will, I believe, will be fixed once we improve the overworld and the enemy positions. The 3 hearts, I think I wanna keep. Because that means it kinda combos with the bonus stack on full HP, but it gets harder and harder to get the more health you have. Another thing I don't know if I want to fix is this. Maybe adding the bushes that drop items, so you have a safe way of getting ammo and all that kind of stuff. So this I may add, for example, bush with item drops. Or maybe, for example, bush with item drops or pots, like in other games. What else? Enemies have colors but are inconsistent. Okay, I want to add consistency. That's a consistent color. And I noticed that there are only red and blue. I think I want to add, for example, 4 colors. Let's say green, blue, green, yellow, and red. And with the scaling difficulty, blue is the easier enemies, green are a little bit tougher, yellow are harder, and red are the toughest. Following the color schemes on MMOs use. These data drops are out of reach. I think I can add a system. Look. Process. I believe that's fairly easy. You just need to find the spot that is closest and where the player can reach. The closest walkable place. I think I will add arrows to the item drops. I want to remove this. What else? This is going to be the same problem. I want to fix this, but I will need to make a very particular design. I have noticed that in most of the Zelda games, you have a system that I call the lock and key. Where, for example, you have specific things like the walls that are open with a bomb. right? The cricket walls are open with a wall. You have what is called actual keys with actual locks. Then you have, for example, switches that can only be triggered with, for example, the boomerang. Locks that can only be triggered with the arrows. That way you can have a sort of a structure to everything. I noticed that that's what they do in the next game, so I want to implement something like that. It doesn't sound very hard because you can literally just pair one door with its key. So, okay, about the drops, I noticed that it's very inconsistent. Sometimes you need hearts badly, and you can go 4 or 5 screens without seeing a single heart. So I want to add here. I need to mark this as that they were already there. I want to add a system. Priority. That could be it. Adding a key that is specific for each dungeon. Yeah, I think it's easy to implement. You only have to, instead of saving the keys on the player's inventory, you save them on the dungeon's inventory. That can be done. I want to make a priority drop where you drop the item the player has less. So, for example, if you are low on health, it will prioritize dropping hearts. If you are short on arrows, it will prioritize dropping arrows. But I don't want it to be a centrality. For example, if you have 100 arrows, for example, we have only 1 arrow and 100 arrows, and you have, for example, 30 bombs. Stop. Shush, back there. 30 bombs. This one, even though you have more of them, will have priority because I want to use percentage. Because here, this is like, for example, if you have like this will be the one having the priority because percentage-wise, it will be the one with the lowest. Why did my light go out again? Light. There you go. So, yeah, percentage-wise. That's what I want to do, and yes, everything will have to have an amount limit, but that's not so hard because the game, the original, so far only let me carry 8 bombs. I can only have, well, I don't know how many rupees can you have, but that will be the limit for the arrows too. And the hearts, well, your max health will be the limit for the hearts, right? And I want to remove this top 10 block. I don't know, I don't quite like it because I believe it's a bit overpowered, and I can, mainly because I cannot really explain it within the game. It feels like it clashes with the theme. And this money I want to add a bit more. I want to add 10, 20. Because it feels like getting the money you need sometimes is pretty hard. What else? Enemies behavior. We have only random movement. I want to remove that. And I want also remove this one, but first this. I want to make specific behaviors. That is, for example, some enemies to keep their distance. For example, the ranged ones to try to move away from you. The warriors to move towards you instead of just randomly walking around. Maybe some more interesting behaviors, like if they are low on health, just run away. That would be just moving away from the play. They don't need any complicated pathfinding or anything. It's just move towards or move away, or keep your distance. This I want to introduce more melee. I want to make it balanced. Because the game, yeah, maybe hit and run tactics. Move close for an attack and run away. For example, like a rogue. It comes close only when you turn your back to it. It does a backstab and runs away. That could be a good mechanic, an interesting one. I want to make a balanced amount of melee and range. The enemies, surprisingly, for the first Zelda is quite a lot. That's a lot of enemies, and I believe we still have more to find, because I'm just about halfway through the game. If that, I'm still missing the entire top left of the map, and half the dungeons are still up in the air. But that's another thing I want to do. Which is very interesting. I want to add at least this amount of enemies, because I want to match the game, the original game. I might not implement these specific enemies, but I want to have as many. The bosses I have only seen 5, and then they started appearing like regular enemies. That was, I find that a bit, I don't really like it. I want the bosses to be special. So I want to make, I will add it over here. Make bosses unique. Okay, let's see. That looks, I will say, pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe I can just lock it over here. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Ah, that's a good point. Telegraph. I believe that's a very important thing too, because they just attack if they don't have a window. Also, there was another point. Did I not touch on it? Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. Did I not write it down? Did I not write it down? The this point I didn't touch it. I want to remove this. I don't like the enemies that literally can wobble, literally can tackle you and do damage. I want to implement attack animations. We can add this over here too. So they don't do uncounted damage, only when they actually attack. Unless they are something like a fireball or something that is supposed to do that damage on touch, then okay. But elsewhere it feels a bit cheap if you don't have a chance to defend yourself. Okay, that looks pretty good. I still don't even know how many dungeons the game has. Maybe 10? Given what I have seen. Things a bit weird with the map. For example, the starting point is in the bottom center, where I made the annex. But level 1 is all the way past the middle point of the map to the top, towards the north. And level 2 is to the east and is in a place very hard to get to. You have to literally go through all the desert and then go down and left and up, or go from the starting point up to the middle and then to the right. But if you don't go the right direction, if you don't keep going to the right, you can literally not find it. Which is something curious, because you are not led to the dungeons in any way. You have to find them. Especially, I believe the one that I feel was the worst so far in the matter of finding is level 7, because there is no indication you need to use the flood in that little pond. The more I think about it, this map is nice because it feels very real, but as a game, I'm not sure it quite works. It has a level of authenticity, but it doesn't feel very gamey. Okay, I believe this is all. With quest, I believe I'm going to add a story. And this is something I want to get rid of. This is something I want to get rid of. And say this is anything else you think I might need to add? Yeah. Yeah, that's when they were barely starting to understand how to design games. For the time, I believe this was surprisingly good. Even though it was their first attempt, it was incredibly good. Incredibly well made. I believe probably the kids, the children back then, probably bombed every rock wall and burned every bush trying to look for secrets. And I think that's incredibly frustrating that you need to do that. But also, it had this weird sense of adventure. Okay, and now that we had defined these points, let me type this and let's start checking some game engines. I download a few. Did I download a few or did I forget to do that too? Let me check. I want software only, please. And this. Oh, I already had this. Oops, I didn't notice. Okay. Let me hide these ones for now. And my map. Okay, so I have right now opened. Let me switch screens real quick. Okay, I have. Let's remove this one. And I need a window capture. Okay, and not that. I want none of this. Why won't you let me select you? Come on. And no, not that. Come on. Okay, let me rename this then. Properties. It won't let me. That's interesting. Okay, then let me delete this. Okay, I should have tested this before I started the stream. Let me then move this over here and select this and we have this. And that. The other one, please. Thank you. And we want to fit. Here and okay, I have the game maker engine. Let me, I don't know if this will break everything, but I'm going to put this to install too. Just in case. And this too. Okay, I don't know if this will kill the stream, but we have, there we go. So this is the first time I touch this engine, so let's see. We want to make a game. And we want to make an action game. Yeah, 2D. We'll call it just a random name. Okay, I have never touched this before, so okay. We have our space, breakpoint, source control, search outputs, quick access, animating first, mouse matter objects, game level enemies, object player. Do we have a scene or something? I think I might not be able to do something with this one. Looks a bit too complex for my liking. Unless there is something can build. Oh, it has this. Interesting. Okay, it comes with most of the things. I just need to check. Where is what? Can I see this? Aha, there we go. Okay, this is level 1 apparently, and we have an option to the same path. level 2. Let me put it here too. Can I add level 2, please? Level 2. Okay. This one is empty with a single enemy. Then we have the menu. Right here. Okay. We can choose the background or space, lighting, walls. This is the sprites, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we can set a sprite like this for the background. I think this will be very useful. Have an atlas like that. I'm going to need to commission that. We have the tiles over here. Brushes. Libraries. Wow. I suppose it's to add something like this. And then you have this, I believe, to make something specific. And you have the tiles. Does this not have a... Oh, okay, you can make your own like this. So it automatically fixes things, okay? I need to learn how to do this. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, this one seems quite good. Shall we see a new engine? Which one would you like to see? We have RPG Maker. According from what I see, this level of complexity is just below Unity. You have a lot of things that are automated. For example, I see that you have like a level designer, because I can see that you can set these as rooms and select titles. You can set collisions, you can set lighting. I believe the engine I used before, it was Unity. I have tried my hand at Unreal, but it didn't quite click with me, so I didn't make many games on that. But I have mainly used Unity for game jams and the sort. So it is, I will say, a very beginner friendly. This one seems to be a little bit below that because it seems custom made to make 2D games, for what I can see right now. And you can set, for example, the path findings right here. This is the enemy pass, I believe. I just need to figure out how to... these are instances. Here we go. Here you can change the path of the enemy. I just need to figure out how to open the editor. Okay, I can do it over here. Change the routes for the enemies. simple. I feel I can get the hand of it fairly quickly. I just need, for example, I don't know, maybe a day or two to familiarize myself with the tools. But so far it feels very clean, very intuitive. I assume this is object manager, the Queen's menu, graphic, background. Where are the buttons here? I don't know where are the buttons, but I think I can figure it out. Doesn't seem so difficult. Mainly because I already familiar. For example, I can tell that wall collisions probably has to do with the walls, specifically this. So I could just simply add another one for this one over here. I could probably copy this one, for example, and put it over here and resize it to fit the wall. And now we have 3 wall conditions. We have this one that I moved a little bit, this one over here, and this one over here. Yes, Unity requires a programming language. In fact, I'm actually a programmer. That's my day job. I am a programmer, so yes, I actually do know how to program. I have always wanted to make my own game, but I never actually gone all the way to release a game. I have only made games for game jams and the such. Okay, this one feels fairly simple. Let's add here create the engine. We'll place for now game maker here. Maker. Game maker. For now, this one feels fairly familiar, a lot similar to Unity. In complexity, I believe I will put Unity here too. In complexity, I feel like Unity is the hardest one so far, and below it is Game Maker. Okay, this seems fairly simple. Let me see if I can. Let's see one of these. Let's start with how about this one? It looks to have. It feels like it has nice graphics. The interface feels very simple. You can create a new project. Let's try it. Okay, they start with clean map, and I suppose you can do this. This seems even easier than the other one because you can literally pick here what you need to make. Okay, that doesn't look good. Maybe there is something I missed. Okay, there's layers, it seems. So I can go one layer up and, for example, grab this whole tree. And I see there is a hole below the stop here. Can just move to a different layer. It feels like working with Photoshop a little bit. with the layers and all. And I can also add this one here. And this is above that, so I can put this one over this, like this. And where is this layer? Events. Okay, this says no, I don't know what it is. Player starting position. Okay, this is where the player spawns. Okay, and new event. Event name, conditions, list of commands. Insert. Show text, wait, comment, look. Okay, this is like a programming language, but it's a programming language in a menu. Transfer player, change map settings, prepare for transition, change screen color, flash, play sound effects, fade in, play background sounds, background music, show picture, auto processing. Okay. In the graphic, I believe. Okay, you can choose how it looks. So if I leave it like this blank, there is a chest right there. And if I hit play, okay, that's a bit loud. Comes with the default, the water has animations. We have the event we make here. So if I select the event and insert show text, okay, and we, okay, wait, did I, hold on a sec. Trigger action button, okay. So we go to play. And I can go here. Okay. This seems a lot easier than the other one. Comes with some sprites for what I can see. Let's see. We have zoom levels. And database materials. I suppose this is to import and export. It comes with a lot already. Database. Okay, you can create characters here. And it comes with 8 classes, items for each class, skills, weapons, armors, enemies, quite a lot of enemies. Okay, this is a turn battle engine. A la Final Fantasy. State. Venom, Clumsy, Delay, Feeble, Sharp, Resist, Blink, Confused, Sleep, can evade. Okay, we have animations. Yes, there is a lot of pre-made stuff, it seems. Can I use these animations over here, for example? What about if I tell them to show animation on this event, and it will be each per recovery. These ones feel super easy to use. Tile sets. Okay, this is where you create the tile sets. Interesting. And you can say if it can move 4 directions. Counter flag, terrain flag. Grassland. Graphic. Auto title. Okay. We have town, mines, farm, village, church, bridge, ruins. This has a lot of different stuff. Okay. Common events. I don't know what it is. If I create this event. Show animation. Player hit. Trigger. Auto run parallel. Can I trigger this from over here? If I do this, do we have a trigger event? Trigger event, trigger event, trigger event. Correction, damage, enemy. I don't see it. I see events here, but I don't know how to trigger it. I suppose it's not that easy then. Yes, I will have to code my own combat system if I use this gun. Here is the source code for the game. What language is this? It looks like Python a little bit. Yes, this state restriction is. It looks fairly easy. The whole thing is fairly well commentated. It tells you everything here. Okay, this one looks fairly good when it comes to making level design. It looks actually pretty easy to use this one. Let's see, that was this one. Let's try this, for example. Okay, this is a similar interface. New project. Like that. And this drops us in an ocean, it seems. And this is. Okay, this is more like a Final Fantasy overworld. From the original Final Fantasy, you can put things like this. Yes, this looks more like a Final Fantasy kind of thing. The weird thing is that I see some things here that don't make sense. For example, this is very out of place. This is a wall? At the edge of a wall, so it will be like this. And these are stairs. This is a bit weird. It feels like they didn't differentiate between the overworld and the local mobs. This is grass, I believe. Yeah, it's grass. Okay. This is layers. Okay, oh, each layer has a different set of sprites. That's interesting. And this, I believe, maybe is like the other one. Yes. Actually, it's very similar. Almost identical, actually, the way they use this. Okay. Okay, this feels more like to make a retro game than anything else. And I can put the starting position there. Can I play? Up. Hold on a second. What happened here? This goes full screen without I wanted it to. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it started full screen. Okay, this seems a bit more janky than the other one, for sure. But it feels very similar. And we have the database too, also with the different enemies. We have the animations. Look a lot more simple. Items. Enemies. Okay, this is also a turn battle system, it seems. Yeah. We have the element sword, the element spear, and the element hit. Status dead, poison, blind, silence, provoke, confuse. Okay, status conditions. These are animations. Yeah, they are very simple. Maybe if I do this. I didn't notice that you could not hear the sound effects. Yeah, this feels very old school. These are backgrounds, I imagine, for the battle scene. Ah, Turba says is equals for armor. Okay. Okay, these are all the message stuff. Music, transfer player, title screen, game over screen. Okay. Common events. I still don't know what is this, but okay. I might be figured out later. I had played some RPG Maker games. I had not touched the actual engines. I wanted to open this one. This has the same structure. Did I open this already? Or it just looks really similar to the other one? No, it just looks extremely similar to the other one. These have different zoom levels. Also the event panel, the different characters. It looks a little bit more advanced. Yes, it looks a little bit more advanced. Okay, this is the title screen. This is to make it like shows. Resource manager. This is to import stuff and or export. Music. It was new. Okay. That's nice. Search. Okay. Where is this? It's the undo, save map, create installer to compile, close project. Okay. Let's check this one. Did it crash, this one? I think it's crashing. You mean the music of the background from my room? This one right here. I keep it on mainly because I don't want to have pure silence in the background, but yeah, I maybe should have muted my background music. This one looks interesting. If I can make a Zelda Paper Mario, will be pretty nice. New project without a name. Okay, doesn't look good. Okay, this looks very interesting. I can place this. Okay, not what I want to do, but okay. Not what I want to do either. I can put folder data system rules, keyboard stamps, tiles, balls, 3D objects. Face sprite, all mountain, 3D object, view. This one is a little bit different. Oh, okay. So I can put it on the floor, or I can put it standing up. What is mountain? Oh, it's to make like a block, like this. I can add on top too. 3D object. Okay, I don't have any 3D objects. And this can face sprite like this. This one is pretty interesting. I can place stuff like this, all the bushes. Language, keyboard, collisions, variables, systems, folder, data. This also have the same kind of structure as the RPG Maker ones, but it's a tiny bit different. But it is still a turn-based kind of thing. It doesn't seem to have sound effects, the animations. Title sets, okay, we have this one, we have that one, and they were all recorded. These ones are new, slow down, help sugars. It has a lot less variety, but the fact you can do this kind of structure seems interesting to me. You could maybe even make a Mario RPG from this. Pretty easily. Okay, can I... Wait. Oh, I can change the view. Huh. Menus already made. This is interesting. just the specific object, it seems. This one is very interesting. I like the Paper Mario kind of thing. This one's nice. I like it. What's this? Battle map? Ah, this is where okay, you can listen your own battle maps. Fonts, songs, videos. Songs. Let me mute my background music this time. Can I play it right here? Some of this music is pretty nice. This one is a bit weird. Fields. I never actually paid attention of how many different songs the original Zelda had. I didn't keep track of it. Collisions, variable systems. System, battle system. Fonts, font sizes, window skins, currencies. Skyboxes, day, evening, night. Title screen. Okay. Main menu. Inventory filters. States, common actions. Increase statistical. Still. Okay. Models. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put the music back on. Variables. Do we have something to do scripting? Oh. Okay. Scripts. Ah, you can actually. I'm not sure what language is this. Okay. Okay, at least you can modify this one. I'm not sure if I want to because it looks quite complicated. Yes, it does look a little bit like Java, but I think it's more like a scripting language. Yeah, I don't know what language is that. Oh, it's JavaScript. Well, it uses JavaScript over here. This is JavaScript. Yes, this is JavaScript. I don't know what PS is, but these are surely JavaScript. That's for sure. Okay, what else do we have here? I think that's all the ones I have besides Unity. Let me check real quick. Can I open Unity? I also have this one. I forgot I had it. Uh, this one, and I also want to open this. Okay, let's call this test. Yeah, let's make a folder open. Okay. I have this. This is the Godot engine. New project. Uh, One second. Okay. I have never touched this engine before. I see I can create to this scene. I suppose this is supposed to be the 2D node. And I can add stuff to it. Okay, actual nodes. Okay. Control. Multiplier, spawner, navigation. Okay, this looks. I have no idea how this works. Span collapse, attach script, rename, open documentation, slash script. Okay, looks a bit like JavaScript, but not sure. Sub-resources are channels. Window node animation player. For the environment. Okay, I have no idea about anything about this. Oh, okay. Collision animation, join, marker, path, sprite. Okay. Can I do something with the sprite? Offset, animation, transform, visibility. Process, editor description, texture empty. Canvas, image texture. Resource, local path name. It seems a lot more complicated than I expected. Yep, I'm not sure how this works. In the others, at the very least, I could make a simple scene, like in 5 minutes, but I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. This is 3D, I don't need 3D. Line marker, mesh instance, path, shape, sprite, tile map. Can I close this? Don't save. Where is the thing I just created? Then I close this. I'm totally lost right here. I saw Telmat. Telmat, great. Okay, Telmat is down here. Return terrain styles. Layer 0. Okay, I need to add a tile resource. Tile set resource. Tile set. What are you talking about? The inspector over here? Here, tile set. Okay. Okay, I need to add an atlas. It doesn't have resources. Navigation, layers, name, events, transform, visibility. I have no idea what I'm doing. I kinda have an idea of what I'm doing, but so far as I know what I want to do, and what I'm trying to do, not so much of whether or not I'm actually doing something. I think it crashed. Yep, it crashed. Okay then. I'm going to close this one. And this one is Unity. This, well, because I know exactly what I'm doing, I can literally, well, not an empty object. I didn't want that. I want that to the objects. Capture circles, one triangle, physics tile map. Rectangular place. And we can start working from here. This I know. Because I kinda have a clear idea of what I'm doing. Yes, forgot that. I think I'm going to need like a week of tutorials to just get off the floor. See, forgot that I will need quite a bit of effort to actually do something there. But here I can actually do stuff more easily. It just doesn't come with any stuff already made, so I will have to create everything from scratch here, which is not so bad, but I can actually do stuff here without so much cooking. Light, direction and light. And I can rotate this. And I can rotate this one too. This is right, this is a 3D object, and you can see them like this. I don't know if I should stick to Unity and do everything from scratch, or should I try one of the game maker ones that look pretty easy to do most of the work but I will have to implement my own battle system. Hmm. Okay, I think what will be best? I wonder. That looks a bit weird, but not so bad. I just have to, well, replace this with grass or something. Hmm. Well, what would be better? To start with something pre-made or start from scratch? Maybe I should start from scratch. Yes, I think I probably will start with Unity. Meanwhile, I will try to make a small game with the others engines, just to make myself more comfortable with them, and then I will try making games on those. Like making little prototypes, maybe. Yeah, I think it's better if I start with Unity. Okay. So this is, or I could use Game Maker too. I had forgotten about that. I was trying to keep track of things, and then I forgot I was trying to keep track of things. Yes, I also want to be able to do what I want, but then there is the part where I have never quite actually finished any games because I try to do everything from scratch and then I get bored, but I forget that I was doing something and eventually I stop. So Game Maker is levels of complexity. I think that is harder. Game Maker, and then we have the RPG makers. That seems a lot easier. And the RPG paper maker. Yeah. Level difficulty, maybe I will try using Game Maker since I have never used this one. It's better if I know more engines after all. And the other thing is, I believe, I'm not quite sure if this is correct, but I believe Undertale was made in Game Maker. So that's it. That's another point in favor of Game Maker. Okay. So, just to summarize, will we implementing the next thing? We will making Zelda like. With the name that I don't know yet. It will have 8 directional movement. Let's remove this one. Quest and story. The info will present it within the game. The bonus attack. Both doors with hint and doors without hint. Well, I have done some really silly stuff. For example, once I tried to make a zombie follow a path, a given path, but I programmed the pathfinding AI in a very odd way. So when the zombie started to try to walk, then it just threw itself into the ground and started convulsing, and then started breakdancing, and then flew up into the sky, and that was it. So I also have done some real questionable things with game engines. Enemies spawn randomly. Now we are going to have define spawns. More barrel sprites. Yes, this one we will keep. Overworld map with details. So I can remove this. Overworld. So it's not easy to get lost. We keep the shield with the vulnerability. We start with 3 cards. We keep the enemies dropping cards and the medicine, but we got bushel pots with item drops. Different colony for enemies instead of the red and blue. The drops are going to be to the closest drop point. Enemies will drop arrows if we will be adding bow and arrow because the original Zelda had it. We remove this feature too. We will have no on-contact damage. We need to implement attack animations with telegraphic attacks. Better design for the dungeons with the lock and key system. The bosses will be unique, so they will not appear as regular enemies. We have a bit more drops, the hearts, more money. We'll be removing the time-stopping clock because it feels out of place. Implementing a priority drop with percentages. Instead of random movement, we will have specific behaviors. We'll be balancing the amount of melee and range. We'll have at least this many enemies, at least this many different bosses, and we will be using Game Maker. For now. Maybe next project I will do it in another engine. And I will be making little prototypes meanwhile to see what's up with the other engines. Okay, this seems fairly good. Again, the objective is to make a Zelda-like game. I will read up a bit more of Game Maker to learn my way around the interface because that's a bit confusing still, but it looks promising. I don't know how many tilesets are included, so I'm going to research also. Maybe I will make my own tilesets, but I'm probably going to commission the tileset because I'm awful at drawing. I'm not an artist. So okay, I think that will be all for this particular stream. I'm going to study a bit more on Game Maker before I start making the actual game. And I want just because this seems a bit this is new to me. It looks like a flowchart of behaviors. But okay, I'm going to study on this one. We already set up the objectives of the project and okay. I suppose that's it. Yeah. I will not be using Unity because I want to use something new. And let me move to my room. Okay, we are back. I also have this, but I have not really used them. I probably should use it more. Okay, and I'm going to save this so I don't forget. And next stream, I'm going to continue with the game of Legend of Zelda. I'm going to continue playing. I'm planning to finish it maybe next stream or the stream after that. And what else? Yeah. That happens when you are the only one in chat. Okay, let me close everything I have open because there is a lot open. And yes, I'm going to try to finish the game of Legend of Zelda, just so I can finish filling my notes in the amount of enemies and the amount of bosses. Also, as homework, I need to check how many songs does the game have, so I can know how many songs I need to have in my game. Maybe I will have more, because I feel like there is not enough songs in the game. Okay, and also I need to make an ending screen because I don't have one. Okay, that will be my homework for now. Okay, thank you a lot for watching, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but it will not be around this time. It will be earlier in the morning, probably about 8 or maybe 6 a.m. Central Time, because I might have a collab with a few other people, but I don't know if they will let me stream the event, so nothing set in stone. Okay, I'm gonna leave it now. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.